Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video. And today we're going to do a few things. I am first going to announce the 10 random winners of the Halloween content creator code that I was given. And then we're going to go through day one of the 4-star buff booster raid tournament with no blues. I'm going to show you my defense and then feature my 5 raid flags with commentary. For those of you who are new to my channel, every day of the raid tournament, I will show you my 5 raid flags with commentary, talking throughout each of the battles, explaining my tile movement when I use my specials, and I also like to choose a featured hero every day of the week so that we can try to use a little bit of a different team each day of the week, so it's not just the same team every single day. So if you have not seen my raid tournament videos before, stick around after I announce the winners, but without further ado, let's get into those 10 winners. First up, we've got Victor Loro 702. Victor's favorite Halloween movie is Scream. Next up, we've got Sense of Jasmine, whose favorite Halloween movie is Freddy Krueger. Mark Raymond 9275, whose favorite Halloween movie is Ernest Scared Stupid. Love that movie. Haven't seen it in probably 25 years, but definitely remember that one. Next, we've got Boaz Weinstein, 6971. Their favorite Halloween movie is Addams Family Values. Next, we've got Brian Davies 6596. Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. Love that. Next, we've got E. Hecatel Munoz. Their favorite Halloween movie is The Crow. Next, we've got Carijo 1313. It is their favorite Halloween movie. Next, we've got Jersey Jerry's, whose favorite Halloween movie is Hereditary. And I love the Next Time reference there. Next, we've got Brandon Nielsen 4183. Favorite Halloween movie is The Halloween Movie. And last, we've got X1 No Name Ant. Their favorite Halloween movie is either Halloween Ends or Halloween Kills. So those are the 10 random lucky winners of the content creator code. So what I need from the 10 of you is to drop a comment down below with either your line contact ID or your Discord ID. If you have neither of those, you can put your email address and I'll email you the content creator code. Each of you will have a different content creator code. It's 10 random, or rather 10 single use codes that I was given. So I will reach out to the 10 of you. The instant portal is live for 2 more days. So try to get that to me as soon as possible so that I can get the code out to you before the portal expires. And if you happen to get the code after it expires, obviously that's okay. You'll just be able to use those codes, or rather the coins, for the instant portal next month when it comes back. All right, now let's take a look at my raid tournament defense that I chose this time around. I've got Glass Boldtusk at the tank position. I've got the elemental defense down version of Colon and Glass Gormick at the flanks. I've got Toon Melindor on the left wing, and then I've got Glass Khalil on the right wing. Boldtusk gives 2 buffs to all fire allies and then just 1 buff to everybody, so he recovers 34% health for all allies first, and then he gives all allies plus 45% attack for 4 turns. And then all fire allies get another buff where they reflect status ailments and negative stacks for 2 turns. Colon doesn't give any buffs. He just attacks 3 enemies with 285% damage. Those 3 enemies get minus 54% defense against fire for 6 turns, and then deals extra damage against nature. Glass Gormick does not give any buffs either. He deals 335% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Attack bypasses defensive buffs with the glass costume, and the target and nearby enemies get minus 30% defense for 6 turns. Melindor heals everybody for 45% health for all allies. All allies get plus 34% defense for 3 turns, and dispels buffs from all enemies. So obviously that's useful being buff booster. And then Khalil is a sniper, fast speed, 335% damage to the target, bypasses defensive buffs, and then the target gets 375 burn damage over 3 turns. All right, so today's first battle is going to be up against a Glass Boldtusk team also. They've got Goldie, Glass Caedmon, the silencer version of Lizu, and Toon Tiberius. I am going to bring in a couple other reds here. I'm going to bring in Gormek and Khalil, and then I'm going to try to stay away from green since they have a red tank. Let's bring in Goldie, and then... Or actually, how many glass costumes do they have? Do I want to bring... They've only got 1 glass attacking costume, so I think I'm going to bring in Cyprian. And let's bring in Tiberius and Regard. And then I'm going to bring in Khalil. Since they've only got the glass costume of Caedmon, who also dispels, but the counterattack from Cyprian is undispellable when there are purple allies next to him. All right, so let's go into battle with this. All right, we have a red diamond right off the rip. Let's match that first. And then I'm going to hit that red diamond. Let's use Boldtusk. And then I think I'm going to attack one of the two on the right, either Lizu or Tiberius. We might be able to kill Tiberius. What does Lizu has? 1233. And Tiberius has 822. Let's attack Tiberius. Between this and the fire damage, if the snipe doesn't kill him, the fire damage will. And the snipe was enough. Awesome. Okay. One enemy down. Let's match the 3 purples up top. That'll set up a cascade of blues directly underneath. Let's ghost these green tiles over on the side. Let's match the 3 reds up the middle. See if that's enough to kill Boldtusk. Not quite. Didn't think it was going to be. Let's match the 3 blues to set off a cascade of blues directly underneath. And then some more stuff. Lizu's going to go off right now. Let's match the 4 reds. Khalil evaded the attack, but got silenced. That's unfortunate. It's alright. Alright, let's use Boldtusk, and then I'm going to match the 3 purples up top. That'll set up a cascade of greens underneath. A couple cascades, actually. I'm going to match the 3 purples on the right with one of them ghosted. Alright, now let's use Cyprian and Regard to cleanse, and let's use Tiberius on the 3 in the middle. That will kill Lizu, and Boldtusk did not revive. Nice. I am gonna ghost the 3 purples. Actually, let's match the yellow diamonds so I can tile dump a little bit. Or we could tile dump right away. Cool. Those reds are probably gonna kill Caedmon. Awesome. Just Goldie left. Nice cascade of the purples, and we're gonna be able to kill Goldie this next turn. And keep on going. You can stop anytime. My specials are already full. Alright, let's use Boldtusk first. Regard to cleanse, Cyprian, and then let's use Tiberius first. And Khalil will finish off Goldie. And we are 1 for 1 to start off this raid tournament. Next up, we've got a Frutio tank team. They've also got the version of Caedmon that makes it so that 3 enemies cannot, or rather, it will dispel buffs from the target nearby enemies, and the target nearby enemies are immune to new status effect buffs for 3 turns, yeah. And then they've got Myrtle, they've got Sabina, and then they've also got Foxglove. I am thinking about keeping the same team because there's no glass costumes to bypass the counterattack. Let's start off with the 3 greens horizontally up top to set off 2 cascades of the reds and greens underneath. Let's match the 3 reds up against Frutio, I think. No, let's match the 3 blues. Set off that cascade of yellows. Nice cascading. Nice. Not quite enough to kill Frutio, but that's alright. Let's match the 3 blues up against Sabina to move that red tile over. And Frutio's dead. Let's attack Caedmon. And he dodged it, of course. Let's match the 4 purples up against Myrtle. Really need to heal. Let's match the 3 reds somewhere. Either Myrtle or Caedmon's going to go off. I think I'm going to hit the purple dragon, actually. And we'll move that 1 purple tile over. That's going to set off a red diamond, actually. That might kill Myrtle, hopefully. Lots of reds, and she is dead. No more cascading. Wow, we got away with one there, I think. All right, let's attack Caedmon with Khalil this time. Not enough to kill him, but let's hit the red diamond, see if that's enough to kill him. And it was. Awesome. Let's start attacking Foxglove. I am going to ghost these 3 purples here, which will give me my purple specials. Let's use Cyprian and Regard first, and then Tiberius. And then I'm going to hit the yellow diamond, I think. Let's match the 3 blues so I can match the reds next turn. Nice cascading of reds. We've got Boldtusk. Let's see if this will kill Foxglove, which it should. Awesome. Let's match the 4 purples. No, let's match the 3 purples first. Nice cascade of reds. And let's use Khalil, ghost the 3 purples, and then we'll have enough tiles to kill Khalil, or the fire damage could kill her. All right, we are 2 for 2 now. Next up, we've got a Lizu tank team. They've also got Glass Melindor, Glass Regard, Caedmon, and the elemental defense down version of Colin. I think I'm going to keep the same team. They've got a yellow tank, so this is going to work out great. And they still have no glass attacking costumes. All right, let's start off with the 3 reds up top, I think. I need to move up some purple tiles. Yeah, let's start off with that. All right, perfect placement of that 1 purple tile. This should kill Lizu. Awesome. Let's match the 3 purples up against Colin. Nice cascading. Love it. And Caedmon's already dead. Let's use Cyprian and Regard. And then Colin should die from the bleed damage or from this 1 red tile that I'm about to match. Yep, dead from the bleed damage. Let's ghost these 3 purple tiles. Let's match the 3 reds, I think. Yeah, that will kill Regard. Move that blue diamond over. Let's see if I can get a purple in here. No purple, but lots of reds. Melindor is about to heal, so I'm going to wait to use Khalil. We have a red diamond we can match. Awesome. And this should end Melindor. Awesome. All right, we are 3 for 3 now. Next up, we are going to go up against a Glass Khalil tank team. They've also got Glass Boldtusk, Glass Gormek, Glass Lizu, and Glass Colin. So I'm going to take out my purples here and bring in Glass Gormek and let's bring in Goldie and I think I might bring in Regard. Let's bring in multiple healers, and that's going to give me a bunch of buffs also. I need to switch the troop over here, though. All right, that's going to give me multiple buff options with the Reflect from Goldie, the Defense up from Regard, the Attack up for Boldtusk, and then the Reflect for Gormek and Khalil. I think I want to go with that. Yeah. All right. Pretty good board to start. Start off with the 3 yellows up against Khalil. Move up that red tile. trying to see if I can match 4 reds together, but I don't think I can set that up. Let's match the 3 reds here. Let's match the 3 reds up top on the left. Khalil's going to go off anyway, so let's throw some tiles at her, I think. Nice cascade with the reds, and that might kill her. Nice. All right, let's use Boldtusk. And then let's attack this left side since we can probably kill Gormek. Nice cascading. See if I can get a red tile somewhere. Nice. Let's attack Lizu. This should kill her. Let's see if we can kill Boldtusk without reviving, and he's going to revive, of course. That's all right. Let's match the 3 yellows, set off that cascade of yellows, which will give me Goldie. And we're going to get Regard also. Going to match the 3 reds here. I want to get my specials all together. Actually, this will work. Let's use Boldtusk, Regard, and Goldie. Now let's use Khalil, match these 3 red tiles and see if that's enough to kill. He revived again. Cool. We've got 2 fighters that are just going to continue reviving, aren't they? All right. One of them's dead. Let's hold on to Regard. Oh, that burn damage is going to add up. Nice. All right. Let's use Regard now. Ghost these reds and the yellows. And we got Gormek back also. All right, let's use Boldtusk, Goldie, and let's use Gormek first. And Boldtusk is dead. Did not revive this time. All right, we are 4 for 4. Next up, we've got a Toon Boldtusk tank team. They've also got Melindor. They've got Glass Scarlet, Glass Khalil, and Glass Caedmon. I am going to keep the same team since the counterattack heroes will not be as useful again in this one. All right, let's start off with the 3 greens horizontally on the right so I can match the reds up against Caedmon. Quite a bit of damage there. Nice. Now, let's match the 3 reds on the top left. Let's match the 3 blues up against Khalil. I'm trying to stay away from Boldtusk if I can, so he doesn't heal. I think we can kill Caedmon now, yeah. Perfect. And then let's match the 4 reds up against Khalil. And she's dead. Awesome. All right, let's use a Boldtusk, and we got to try to kill Gormek. So, I mean, not Gormek, Boldtusk, so he doesn't continue to revive everybody. I think I want to hit the red dragon. Yeah. Nice cascading. And Boldtusk is dead. Awesome. All right, let's ghost the 3 yellows over here. We've got Goldie. Let's ghost the 3 reds here. And I'm going to wait till Melindor heals everybody to use my specials. And I'm going to attack Melindor so that if Scarlet evades, I don't want that extra evade going to Melindor. Nice cascading. Scarlet's gonna go off, but that's okay. Kill Scarlet. Thank you. Kill Melindor. Awesome. All right. So we ended up going 5 for 5 today in what I would consider a pretty easy day. Right now, the defense has only been attacked once and we lost, so we have an E rating there. From a leaderboard perspective, right now I've got I'm ranked 721. I've got 3887 points, and the top person has 3925, so about 38 points behind first place. Obviously, defense has not played a factor yet. That does not count until the end of the day with whatever your final rating is. Looking pretty good on day 1 of this Buff Booster Raid Tournament so far. And a reminder, if you were one of those 10 lucky winners that I announced at the beginning of the video, please make sure that you post a comment with either your line contact ID, your Discord contact ID, or your email address so I can get you that one-time use code. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.